Heyo everybody and welcome back to DRG, and you've seen the title, you know what we're doing. We are playing with only septic spreaders today, and we're playing NG. I will make one very specific note. I have removed the hazmat system. If you don't know, septic spreaders deal poison damage. NG's resistant to poison damage. Only now he's not. If I really wanted to trivialize this, I would take the poison and elemental insulation and then just take no damage from them. But that would be defeating the purpose of doing oops all septic spreaders, which, you know, I'm doing this to have fun, not like counter the enemy that I am going after, which is why I played Scout with Supercooling Chamber and Trifork Volley last time. Note, I didn't mean to take Taser Bolts, but hey man, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion. So anyway, we're going to be going with this build. Hopefully it's good. And by hopefully it's good, I mean I'm taking Seeker rounds because you can't stop me. I want to take Seeker rounds, so I will. So we are going down into a fungal bogs with low O2 and duck and cover. Duck and cover isn't going to matter, but it is a heavy extraction mission. This is going to be fun. So I know a lot of people don't like septic spreaders for one reason or the other. Most of the reason is because they can fire from cover and be completely safe doing so. My opinion about it is they have a counter. It's called looking up and shooting them. Or shooting the projectile out of the air, because you can do that. So I don't really have a problem with them. Now, I think the major problem that I have with them, I just said I don't really have a problem with them, and then I'm going to say, well, my problem with them is X. See, I don't think they are a terrible enemy. I think they are fine. My one gripe with them is, for some reason, Ghost Ship Games decided that, hey, you know what would be a fantastic idea? A fantastic idea for the septic spreaders is to make them face you at all times. Like, brother, come on, man. This is the one thing that pisses me off about most bugs here, is that most modded bugs, like Sentinels, there is the MCR Praetorians used to do it. I'm not too sure if they still do it now, but they definitely did used to do it. But basically, no matter what, they will always turn on a dime to face you, and septic spreaders are no exception to that. And septic spreaders have been like this for God knows how long, since they were introduced, anyway. So, my plan for the foreseeable future is I'm going to play this mission, and then I'm going to go do Stingtails as well, because Stingtails might actually be the one that pisses me off the most, because I don't know what it is about Stingtails, but I cannot dodge them consistently for whatever reason. I know that it's like, once they make the noise, they then track you and then release, but man, something about it just doesn't feel right to me. Like, it's off or something. I'm not entirely too sure what about it actually like messes with my system or anything like that. I wonder if septic spreaders, much like stalkers, have a like credit cap or whatever. So how the game works is that it pools together credit. You know what? Doesn't really matter. You can just see it with how big swarms can be if it has a bulk detonator in it. Usually those swarms are a lot smaller than usual swarms. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just talking out of my butthole. Which would be a feat, dude. Alright, well, we have our first swarm, so that means those septic spreaders that spawned were 100% the passive wave, and they just didn't do anything. I know septic spreaders do have a weird AI, so okay, so that's 2 septic spreaders, right? And that is in the pool. That's 3, actually, which is... You know what would be fantastic? I should have taken wide lock. It was a mistake to take not wide lock. Yeah, this is... I was expecting this to be a lot more... Maybe it's just low... Where the fuck are you going, brother? You see how fast he was? Like, holy... I need to be on top of killing them, actually. That's where this is where the problem's going to come in from. If I let them, like, live for a while, they will just absolutely swarm me. So I think what I'm going to do is not press the G button. The G button is now disallowed, because the G button can just clear a bunch of these septic spreaders. Okay, this is starting to get a little bit... This is starting to get a little bit hectic with all the septic spreaders. Look at them all, dude. Though they are, like, insanely easy to dodge. I don't know if people have problems dodging septic spreaders, but you just need to casually walk in a direction, and you will absolutely dodge a spreader. You know what we could do? We could absolutely just, like, crank this bad boy up. Does this work mid-mission? Slider will apply on top of the 3 sliders. Yeah, more robots? Yeah, this absolutely does work mid-mission. Alright. Well, maybe putting up to times 7 will be a mistake later in the mission. We'll see. If we get, like, a grunt swarm or something, I think I'm just dead if we get a grunt swarm, which would be funny. Okay, I need to walk back because they just spawned. I want to see how many just spawned. Did they spawn? I don't think so. You can hear them walking, dude. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There should be, you know, 17 of these guys. Come on. We know that there's more, right? There's not more? Does the game not want to spawn more septic spreaders? Does the game want to not spawn a lot of them? Come on, man. Oh. I think I just heard some spawn. Is it 3 of them? It seems to be 3 of them. It seems the game can't handle spawning less than, or excuse me, spawning more than 3 of them. I think this is a technical issue with the game, and not one with the actual game. All right, so how are we gonna do this? Do you want to just turn up the enemy projectile speed by, I don't know, 50%? How does that work? Do you wanna fire at me? Does it not work, or did they just walk into each other? Okay, that didn't get affected. I mean, those... You're all alive? Wait, does purple mean it'll kill? What does purple mean? I don't... No, purple means it'll shock them, is what it's saying. Okay, I understand. Alright, well... That's still 3. The limit is 3 per wave, or whatever. There you go. We're keeping it in mind. Maybe I shouldn't build my turrets either. Okay, what can we do? Is most of these multiplier sliders... Oh god. Oh, I'm safe here? Okay, well that's nice. Are most of these multiplier sliders have to be in the middle of the mission? We could just reset the mission and do that. That's probably what we're gonna do. So, it's a lot of bugs. That is a fun amount of... Dude, I missed the hyper propellant. I missed the hyper propellant again, dude. There you go. We're actually finally hitting them. See, they just don't do anything. Like, yeah, they fire a thing that lays on the ground, and if you walk into that, you'll take some damage. But you know what you could also do? Just don't stand there, forehead. All right, well, we're going to restart the mission and see if I can get them to spawn in bigger numbers. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do this though, so I will be right back. So changing the spawn count might work. I have no idea what this is gonna do, but what happens if we just place this at 20? Is that fine? Are we gonna get 20 septic spreaders per spawn? Because that's gonna be fun. You can tell that I have an idea for something that I want to do, but I haven't tested out the idea, or I don't know how to do the idea correctly, because I don't play with swarm control. I just don't do it. And I probably, once I get done with all of this, I probably won't play with swarm control at all. I am playing with sandbox utilities, which is what I usually play with for base game. Anyway, I just called down a swarm because I want to see if they spawn in groups of 20. So, if they spawn in groups of 20, we're going to hit the spawn cap real quick. And, you know, maybe it'll be a fun mission. It is... You know, that's more or less what I was thinking of whenever whenever I... Oh my god! Yeah, okay, this is what I imagined whenever I started playing with the... Jesus Christ, dude, what is going on? You know, hyperpropellant isn't really good here when there is a literal fucking jillion of these guys around. Get me out of here! Oh my god, this is so good. Pardon me, dude. I need you to fucking move. I'm gonna get stuck on everything. This is... What build do I even take for this? Fat Boy? I think I take Fat Boy for this. Or I just survive until they stop spawning. And that's how it goes. Oh my god. Anyway, you see how easy it is to just not take damage from these guys? Maybe, also, Loki isn't the play here. Maybe I take, like pump action? I don't know. Maybe they're killing my frame rate. That's for fucking sure. Or maybe we get them in... Maybe we get them in a more reasonable number, like 10 per wave, instead of literally 20, where they are... It's a firing squad. Is this what Hazard 6 times 2 seems like to a bunch of people? Is that why people think Hazard 6 times 2 is a balanced game mode? I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay. So, now that we have a feeling of how to make them spawn in greater numbers, we can go back to your regularly scheduled mission. Alright, so I have a compromise. I'm taking Fat Boy now, but I didn't lower it to 10 per spawn. I lowered it to 15. So there's still going to be a lot of septic spreaders. I also took a different overclock rather than Seeker rounds. I took, what is it called? Smart OS, so I can output damage a little bit faster. And, well... This is going to be something else, isn't it? This is going to be a literal hellhole. And you know what? I think I'm happy with that. A literal hellhole is better than whatever the heck we were having previously. And then if, you know, a wave of grunts spawns, I think I just die. Which is normal. Or, you know, I just... Okay, what the hell is wrong with me making platforms that I can't mantle on because I put them at the perfect height to just slide off of them, dude. What's wrong with this game? It feels like Season 6 made the game a lot slidier if you understand what I am... If you take down or pick up what I am talking about. You understand what I'm saying. So one of the most important things right now, because there is about to be a septic spreader apocalypse, we need to get enough nitra to have a resupply. That is the most important thing right now. Is it actually that important? Probably not, but it's important to me. I thought this was a way to go, by the way. You know, who knows? Okay, so we do have a resupply now. So everything is... We're fine in the mission. We're gonna live, right? So I could cheese the septic spreaders by walking into a hallway. They can't... They have to do the fast... Oh, shit. Did I ever change back the slider? Oh, whoops. The slider for projectile speed? I never did. Do I just double-click it? Yeah, I just don't. That whole 20 septic spreaders was when they had double projectile speed. Or it doesn't affect their projectile. Oh... Lord, I can hear their little feet steps. Also, there is times 10 or something stationary spawns, so we're about to see some absolute hell happen. Oh yeah, just, you know, normal septic spreader stuff. Okay, listen, man. I understand that they're... God bless. Can you guys get out of here? I think that's a appropriate reaction to whatever the hell's happening over there. I don't subscribe to this stuff, dude. Just... This sucks. I don't know what's happening over there, and I don't pretend to try to understand what's happening over anywhere, dude. Now I can't place down my turret. Hello, yes, you have my lock. Can I please have it back? Stop fucking moving around, dude. Oh my god. We are... It's just started. It is absolutely started. Can I get a hold of the... No, I can't get a hold of the Needosite breeder. I have to, like... Yeah, kill that thing. I have to just... There is a second brood nexus. That is awful. So what's the plan here? Like... What is the plan here? Because there's a bunch of shit on the other side here. In fact, there's a bunch of septic spreaders coming. I guess I could just... Oh. That's... possibly not good. I don't actually know if that's good or not. There is a lot of shredders coming. You know what? We're just gonna nuke it again. We are just going to nuke that again. How is, Honey, the the patrol bots are here. Oh, no. Okay, so... worst case scenario, the patrol bot's here. Oh my god. Worst case scenario has probably happened, is we have to face 1 billion patrol bots because of the mistakes I have made. And I don't know whether that's a bad thing or a good thing. Get out of here. Oh my god, the patrol bot has come. Honey, they're here. I'm just in hell! This is my own doing, dude. There is so many patrol bots. Like, what are they doing? It's fine, 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 it's fine. Can I help you all? Can I get this guy? No, absolutely not. Because I'm being pushed by literally everybody. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't want to be in this room! This shit sucks! There's another one. Okay, so what have we learned, everybody? We need to lower the spawn rate. This is something that this video is going a little bit wild, isn't it? Dude, there is so many hackable patrol bots everywhere. If I get a single hackable patrol bot, that's like GG for the entire mission, isn't it? Ow. Maybe I just grab another resupply. You ever think about that? If we see that, if we see if we see the Prospector, I think we just die. Legitimately, I think we just die. Which is a fun thing to think about. Okay, let's turn this down to ×2. Both of these things to ×2. Alright, and then go to enemy details and reduce the thing to 1. That should help, right? That means I won't get absolutely blasted by a billion patrol bots. Yeah, okay, that looks like it worked. Alright, wonderful. You know, I didn't realize that the slow... They're cutting me off? Get out of here. I didn't realize that that if a Prospector event, which I am in Season 1, is called, there is now going to be, all of a sudden... I can't go that way. You know what? You guys can have that one as well. You guys enjoy a bit of Fat Boy, because I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of you. Osco, were you just like chilling around with all the septic spreaders, waiting for them to, you know, shoot the hell out of me? Is that what you were doing, man? Why are you the big chillin', dude? Honey, the septic spreaders are here. The septic spreaders are here. Why are they so fast? I don't understand how fast they can, like, go, dude. They're like speed erasers, man. Where do they get it from? Their parents? Yeah, so you can just dodge that shit so easily. Alright, well, that's wonderful. Alright, the big question is, do we launch the Resi Unite Mass now? Or... Oh, we have 20. Okay, we just launched the mass, alright. Or do we wait for we get another resupply? Because I'm gonna need another resupply. Hopefully the Prospector doesn't show back up. If the Prospector never showed back up, I think my life would be a lot easier. Okay, so, which way are we going? Honey, just... Like... You can't fault me for just shooting a Fat Boy at all that, right? Like, especially after... especially after the hell I endured at the very start of this mission. You can't fault me for just absolutely blasting everything. I still want to point out that there is ×10 stationary spawns on this mission, and I have no idea how the breeder died, and also all the like all the brood nexuses died as well. What the fuck is this room? Yeah, you know, I would be terrified of this room too, brother. I would actually just be terrified of this room with all of this garbage in here. How many barrage infectors are there, dude? Because it seems like a lot. It seems like more than enough barrage infectors are in this room. I should just get Bosco to kill all of them. Why am I, I can just rocket this. I'm just gonna take a bunch of damage to that. Kill that guy, please? How many barrage infectors are in this room, anyway? There's probably 10 or so. Most likely. I'm scared as hell to walk into this room, especially since it's... Yeah, that's what kind of what I was expecting. Especially since it's, on the... Can we just fight in this hallway? That sounds like a horrible idea to fight in this hallway, but it's kind of funny. So I will do it, even though that it is a bad decision overall. I'm in danger. There is a bunch of septic spreaders that spawn right behind me, isn't there? Where are they? You can hear them moving. They're little freaking feet. They're above me. You hear that? Listen, okay, listen, man. You can hear their little feet. Get rid of that. Look at that. That's what a septic spreader sounds like. Did you know that? They have some of the loudest feet steps in the game. They're also hissing. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't just tried to kill me yet. They've been very polite. I will give them that. Anyway, I'm out of ammo with that. Oh, it seems like I'm now in hell. Now what? Why did I call the resupply over there of all places? That is possibly a mistake, but if I properly calculate the mistake, it's not a mistake anymore because now they can't shoot me. If they can shoot me, then, well, you know, good on them. Because all that I need to be is right here, and now I'm immune to damage, dude. This is... Septic Spreader AI is so absolutely wonky. They really are some of the past that thing. Oh my god. Septic Spreader AI is some of the wonkiest shit in the world. He's just like, hey, this man fucking shoulder checked me. You see that? These creatures are dangerous. I think the most dangerous part about this mission has been passed, and that was at the very start of the mission when I triggered a Prospector with ×10 and just, hey buddy, you like facing patrol bots? You guys can have that one. You know what? You guys can have like a third one. God, I miss playing with low velocity Fat Boy. I don't know why I switched to high velocity Fat Boy. Probably because it's just better, but man, is it funny just seeing that thing sail through the sky. You know what I'm surprised about with this ×10 stationary spawns? I'm surprised that there isn't a billion... You're literally in the wall, brother. I don't want to be here. That's interesting. That is highly interesting right there is what's happening. Pardon me, I'm gonna get, like, real friendly with you guys because there is currently, like, a billion. Okay, well, are we good? You're stupid, alright? You should get out of here. I also stood still for half a second. Why is there so many? I mean, I know why there's so many, but Jesus, that is insane when you just... Oh my god, I might love septic spreaders, actually, like, genuinely just love them. Hey, honey, there's more of them. There is... Okay, there you go. Oh god, they're shooting at me. Do I fire another one? Just because it's funny? Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, brother, they can attack you from beyond your visual range. The nefarious slow velocity fat boy. Note, I did say that you can counter septic spreaders by shooting their projectile down. I don't think I can do that here. I don't think I can counter a septic spreader by shooting the projectile down. Mostly because they have 7 billion more projectiles firing at me than I have bullets. So, you know, it's kind of a funny quinkading. You know what I also forgot to do? I forgot to turn on the music again. There you go. We have music again. We have very calm, nice, relaxing music again. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't this repellent? Am I gonna check if it's repellent? No, because that's gonna, like... That's gonna kill the pacing. Hey, guys, you can have that. Goodbye. We have 610 kills? And they're all septic spreaders? Oh my god. I didn't expect all these septic spreaders to block their own shots as well. I should really place the turret. I should really place the turret there so that I can actually refill it properly. Because I'm just trying to spend a bunch of ammo at this moment. I don't really care about... Hi, yeah, Yeah, this is why you just stand here. They can't shoot you from here. I mean, they could probably actually shoot me. That was a dangerous shot. One of them could super speed back into me. Bosco, why? Can you kill him? He's kind of... Get out of my base, dude. This is my Minecraft base. Get out of here. Yeah, you guys can have that one. Good luck on that. I'm just gonna grab 2 resupplies. Who cares, dude? It's almost like I need another resupply or else I die. Are these guys... They're so weird. I know that they're trying to end up in, like, this... They're trying to end up in this location here, because that is where they can properly shoot me from, but then they realize they can't shoot me here because they are too close to the ceiling, so that they just keep wandering around, or they're, like, they're too close to me or something. I don't know the science behind septic spreader AI. All right, I'm not a spreader whisperer. I just spread them cheeks. How many times do you think a septic spreader will hiss in this mission? I know how to die of alcohol poisoning. You drink every time you hear a septic spreader hiss. That is how you die in this video. This is a weird video as well. Wasn't there just another swarm? That's probably not good. I'm going to try to get those jet boots before they start spawning, but I had a feeling that... That's not good. I think they are right behind me. I'm in danger. It's fine, don't worry about it. They're not going to shoot at you. They're going to politely wait until you're done, and then they're going to start shooting. There you go. There is a massive problem. I can't go backwards because there is septic spreaders that way, and I also have jet boots active. Yeah, I can't... The problem is that I'm in hell. This is actually a good place, because they can't shoot me from up there. I can shoot them from up there. The ones below can absolutely shoot me from wherever the hell they are. But that's not a problem, right? I just toss a thing over there and then they die? Or are they all dead? They're all dead. Alright, well, whatever. Apparently, I have managed to defeat the... Are you guys okay? You guys... They're suicide bombing me! They realize that they can't shoot me correctly, so they're just suiciding to try and actually hit me with their septic goo, dude. That is hilarious. Alright, hello everybody. My name is Markiplier. I guess I should place my turret. Bosco, what the hell are you doing, dude? You aren't doing anything. Legitimately, you are probably, like... You're not even probably like. You are probably not even doing anything. Hi, buddy. Yeah? God. It's gonna take me years to kill all these septic spreaders, isn't it? Genuinely years. Bosco, you know that there's more My hands are tied, dude. My hands are actually tied with dealing with all these septic spreaders. There is a conga line of them. There's an actual conga line. Also, jet boots might be the worst decision to actually grab, because it's gonna stop me. It's gonna make me a little bit janker for dodging. I don't know. It's like a double-edged sword. Okay, we are now in the room of hell. Can we get some nitro? Well, there's more septic spreader bullshit, or excuse me, more whatever the hell is going on down there. Alright. I just took 1 billion points of damage. I took 1 billion points of damage, not like 1 billion points of damage. One of these days, I'm actually gonna... Not today, alright? Not today. Wonderful. I am still trying to get rid of... Hello, everybody. I am still desperately trying to get enough nitra for dealing with all these septic spreaders and stuff, but it's really hard to get nitra when the room is covered in... Am I actually gonna go down to these guys? Like... No, I'm not, because I'm me. But it is really hard to push into rooms whenever there is several stationaries blocking me from going into this room. Hi, Barrage Infector, can I help you? I'm actually out of ammo. That's possibly not good. But I see a loot bug, so we should be fine unless there's a Spitballer back here. I think there's also a leech. That's not great. Yeah, I figured that wasn't great. I need ammo. I have to do this because I just need ammo. Bosco, where are you? Okay, so now we can run back because we have ammo. Kill him, please. Hopefully the septic spreaders, or excuse me, that guy right there, doesn't, you know, nail me in the head. And then we can call down a resupply here. I have to spend one of those revives just for getting a little bit of HP. Doesn't matter. Kind of. Or excuse me, a little bit of ammo, not HP. Alright. So we have 1 mass left, and possibly like 2 swarms left. We have a lot of ammo still. So we have a Prospector to go deal with. I'm not too sure if we have enough ammo, to be perfectly honest, because of the Prospector involved. The thing is, I don't have to deal with the Prospector. That is a optional objective that I can do if I want to. And the current answer is, I kind of don't want to, but it's fun. So maybe I'll do it. Hi, everybody. I think the... Did another wave just spawn? Oh my god. This is noise? This is just noise? There's also a swarm. I think... I think I'm a little bit boned here. Okay, well, we got the turret active. Like, legitimately, I think I'm kind of boned here. I don't have that much ammo. I do have some fat boy action to be going. I need this guy reloaded. And then I need the other turret to be here, so that it can shoot down here to let me know if there's any septic spreaders down here. I know that the option of septic spreaders being down here is not going to... Dude, there is a massive issue with Bosco not being able to target septic spreaders. I guess I just, like, shoot right there, because it starts dealing with some septic spreader damage. Like, I have to push up in order to deal with a lot of septic spreader garbage. I'm out of ammo. I need to get a resupply. The resupply is in hell. Well, the resupply can be in a better hell, actually. If I just... Bosco, why are you not very good at your job? Which is protecting me. The resupply can be in a lot better of the position if I can get a bunch of platforms above it, and that means I can go get a resupply fairly safely. The problem is you know, getting the resupply, because there is still a billion. Oh yeah, I think it's mostly safe to go over there now. Bosco, there is a time and place not to do the things that I tell you to do. That was not one of them. Hi. Can I help you? Thank you. Can I help you? Please kill him. You don't understand. He needs to die. How about this one? Can you kill this guy? How about the next one that's coming? Can you kill that one? How about the 30 billion more? Okay, so there is a correct way to go about it, and it's not this. You know what? I think it was the correct thing to do. What did I say? Placing the platforms above the resupply would absolutely and unequivocally help there. That was a fantastic decision. Now, I just need to do Operation Cleanup of every septic spreader in the cave. All right, we are. That was a little bit hectic. Do you think we're doing Prospector? We have to, right? Alright, we have a swarm on the way. That is not good. We're gonna have to go back and grab a resupply, and I don't think there is a... I don't think there is another... There's no reason for me to place a turret there. We are in a hallway? Yeah, there's no reason for me to place a turret there. Also, can I get rid of all this deep snow? This deep snow is gonna kill me if I stand here for very long. I don't know. Is sitting in this hallway the correct decision? I know it's a fun decision to do. I don't know if it's the correct decision to do. Yeah, that's just a lot of septic spreaders down there. They are desperately trying to figure out how to best get to me. And I think the answer is they can't from where they're standing. They just can't shoot me. They have to come over to where I just set up both my turrets to shoot me. That's a lot of them. You have no idea the absolute... I'm sorry, I was going to say the absolute resistance I'm holding to just fat boy that entire area. I didn't have that much. I don't have that much willpower, my man. Alright, well... I will back up. I'm glad I backed up. I am 100% glad I did this. Hallways are... I'm out of ammo. Bosco, can you go kill them? Please? Can my turrets actually... Alright, well, I need to spend all of my ammo right now, because there's a blizzard happening, and if one of these septic spreaders manages to get through, I don't have a way to actually kill it quickly enough to prevent the rest of them from flooding in while I'm dealing with that one septic spreader. Alright, well, we're completely fine. Alright, it is Prospector time. This should be... I don't know, it's going to go real rapidly into the I'm in hell territory, especially since we just got a septic spreader spawn as well. Everything else should be fine. Bosco can take care of the Prospector, which is currently going up into the hole over there. Yeah, let's deal a bunch of damage to him. He's... Okay, I thought I missed that, but he's turning around, so it didn't really matter. Hello, Prospector. Are you going to give me a bunch more things to think about while you are invincible? He absolutely is going to give me a whole bunch of things to think about. Are we going to Fat Boy Prospector? He is moving kind of fast. I mean, like, you have to, right? He is fully able to be shot right now, and we have... I missed? Oh my god. Come on, man. You have a little bit more gusto than that. Where is he? He left. He left. There you go. And he's dead. Goodbye, mister. That's pretty fun. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. That was a fun mission. That was a... Certainly one of the ways to start a mission is having a ×10 Prospector spawn probably 50 patrol bots onto you. That was something else, for sure. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I certainly did. You all have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you all again.